Hola amigos, my name is Uno. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to modded Rimworld, the Scavvers. On the last episode, I think we managed to get our hands on, well, have we got him yet? I think we just got him, yeah. So when we kill this guy, we're going to get our hands on some flak armor, which is going to be great. This is our first scavenged flak armor and I'm really excited. So let's have Chris finish off Muddy. Also, if I'm not mistaken, weren't we getting attacked by a turtle? Let me check my messages here. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's a mad turtle somewhere on the map. The good news is he's a turtle, so he's going really, really slow. Bad news is those guys can be kind of tanky. So let's get Chris undrafted. Make sure we haul this guy. Oh, we're out of the home zone. Let's get everyone unrestricted. He doesn't haul, right? Yeah, okay. Right, we picked up a new guy, Disaster, who's actually a pretty good crafter, so that's a huge win for us. We were getting, what were we doing? We were, building the walls to the freezer. We were getting some batteries built. I was a little concerned about how much steel we have on the map, so we're gonna have to make some tough decisions. We're just gonna, I think, deconstruct everything and then see what we're dealing with. Can we find some more? This is an ancient storage container. Now, do we get anything for breaking this down? Probably not. We can break this down, though. Oh, right. Those coyotes. Hyenas were up here. All right. So, guys, Chris is sleeping. This is becoming a running gag. How's everyone else doing, by the way? Everyone's doing pretty good. Let's just get Chris up anyway and go take out these hyenas. Should probably finish building the freezer first. Yeah, I was concerned about not having enough steel, but I think this is a necessary expenditure. Hold on. All right, everyone, go back to what you were doing. Tech, I need you to just break down these walls so we can see just how much we have. Can you just keep breaking them down? No, we can keep queuing this up, but what are you doing? Building that? All right. Just keep breaking some of these guys down. Let's get you undrafted. Yeah, he's going to keep trying to do that. All right, hold on. All right, start with that one. I guess just finish the wall because he won't stop trying to build it. All right, the turtle is here. The turtle. I forgot about the turtle. Monahan, can you just come over here, please? We're going to let Chris sleep. Take a step back. Disaster should be fine. Monahan, come down here. Wait, don't shoot. Okay, good. Come around the back, Monahan. Yeah, these guys are small targets, and they also have a surprising amount of armor. All right, this is gonna be bad, because we can end up shooting one another if we're not careful. Yeah, see, this guy's he's still on the move. All right, everyone pull back. All right, Monahan, take a shot. Yeah, that shot just bounced off of him. Keep going, guys. You got him. Come on. Come on. This guy's a tank, man. Oh, there we go. He's down. Chris, I know you're tired, bud, but can you just finish this guy off for us? All right, so Tech's going to get back to building this wall. Now, looking at how much we're getting from deconstructing these walls here, we might have enough to finish just, the freezer as well as, getting some of the coolers built. So that shouldn't be a problem. All right, he can't haul, so we'll just leave that there. Tech should be able to finish these walls before he turns in for the night. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, no, I was wrong. There we go. All right, we're going to get the roof built now. All right, that should be fine. Yeah, we're going to have to find some more stuff that we can deconstruct to get some more steel. These are steel walls, right? Yeah. Break it all down. Wait, not the steels. We don't need that. This is steel, but all right, these are steels, but they're not made of steel. This is a steel table. This is a granite table. Yeah, break that down. I'm wondering, can we get? Can't deconstruct these, can we? No, we have to punch these. Okay, so we can't get anything for them. Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not we're gonna be able. I keep going back and forth and deciding whether or not we can, mine the resources we have. I mean, to me, I think it would be more exciting if we just, scavenged everything, meaning like we went out into the world and either took it from someone else or, found a work site, what have you. But I don't know, man. If things get really desperate, we may have to dig into some of this. I don't want to, though. That's definitely going to be a worst case scenario. Okay, so yeah, I forgot. Disaster is not a part of our religion, so we're going to go back and forth for a while. Let's see. He's part of the balanced way. Wow, godlike leader. Power exalted, trading prices improved. Some really cool memes you can get with some of the mods we got going here, guys. But we're gonna just, I guess, in the background, try and convert them. We're gonna need a, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need a ritual spot. Just gonna plop it there for now. Since we do have 3 believers, yeah, we're looking for a counselor now. Obviously, that's gonna be our best speaker, so that's gonna be Monahan. So when she comes back to the base, who's gonna break? Disaster's gonna break. What's up, bud? Uncomfortable, conversion resentment, observed corpse, mediocre barracks. Yeah, we butchered human like. Ooh, yeah, he's not gonna like that. This is the downside of having disaster here. Yeah, he's gonna have a tough time for a while until we can get him converted. But here's what we're gonna do. Monahan, come over here, please. Monahan, we're gonna have you, yeah, we're gonna have you become our counselor, which means you can do stuff like convert people. Hang in there, disaster. Hang in there. All right. Love the music. It's very elegant and refined. It's a long process. All right. So first things first, guys. All right, successful role change. Disaster's just going to be miserable. I mean, we can keep trying to convert him, but it's just going to make him more and more miserable. We should try, though. I mean, we got to try. I feel like if there's a break that's going to happen, it's going to happen regardless. So let's just keep trying to convert him. Well, that was a big drop. But I think he just got worse in terms of mood. Conversion resentment. Can that stack? Or is that just one thing? I don't think it can stack. So, fine. That's fine for now. Why is this hyena in our base? What? How did it even get in here? All right, which reminds me, I don't know. There's like 30 hyenas here. Guys, we have a problem. Okay, it's time to get militant here. I see Tech put on the they put on the other flag vest. All right, so guys, come on. We're gonna have to take out some hyenas. Everybody join me down here. Hold this door open. Maybe not that door, maybe this door. You know what I think happened? I think this hyena went through one of our spike traps, yeah. And didn't get aggroed. Make sure we don't go through the spike trap. Let's see if we can shoot out. That's gonna be tough. Monahan, come down here. She's not gonna come through the spike trap. This is gonna be bad either way. You gotta find a way to... Yeah, she's gonna go that way. How do we get this guy out of our base? We might just have to fight him in base and hope that he doesn't do too much damage before we can get a kill shot off. All right, everybody just get in the back. Wish this guy would back off of us. You're in front, Chris. Let's see. You go that way. Everyone else, just give me some fire on that hyena, please. Okay, he's down. Chris, finish him off. Someone's got to clean the blood. I mean, jeez. All right, can you clean the barracks? You two, come with me. Chris, how you doing? You're doing all right. Let's try to locate all the hyenas. There's one downed over there. Chris, I need you to just go finish it off. Take some backup just in case. That's one down. All right, where are the bulk of these guys? I think they're all in the north. No, there's some down south as well. I don't know where these guys came from, but it's a little scary suddenly just to have like 6 to 8 hyenas on the map. All right, let's move up north and take out a couple if we can. Well, you know, I was worried about not having enough meat, but I think we might be okay after this haul. Jack, what are you doing, bud? Cleaning the blood? Maybe we could wait till he gets back. No, we need him to build these. Yeah, build that cooler. I'm gonna put you over here for now. Can the 3 of these guys take care of these hyenas? I'm not sure. I'm surprised they're not hunting us already. Oof. Everyone take a step back. All right, you two. Shoot this one. Okay, we only pulled one. Is this guy hunting? No, he's wandering. All right. Yeah, take some more shots. Yeah, okay. Chris, go finish him off. Everyone move up a step. This guy's running, so shouldn't be a problem. Let's pursue. Let's not get too close, though. Disaster, man. I should let him go. Yeah, I think we'll undraft him. We're going to have to do this piecemeal if we don't want him to break. I'm concerned. It's possible that Chris and Monahan can handle this. We're going to keep it as ranged as possible. Monahan's a really good shooter, so... All right. Let's slow that down. Yeah, we have some revenge now. All right, worst case is he gets a nip off and Chris starts to bleed a bit. We can repair it because we do have medicine and we do have a pretty good doctor in Chris himself. Best case scenario is Monahan just takes him out at range. All right, so maybe we can do a bit of kiting here. Take a step back. Who's he chasing? He's chasing Chris. All right, so Chris, you go this way. Monahan, come down here. Chris, keep moving. Ooh, he's gonna catch up. Oh, okay, well, just fight him. Okay, he's dead. Thank God. Whew. How many more hyenas we got here? All right, so I think another pack came in from the south. And that's what we're seeing here with these numbers. Tech, where you at, bud? He's repairing the trap. I don't know if we want you to do that. I think maybe we want to move some of these traps outside. Or do we? I think we might leave them there for now. Okay, Tech, continue doing that. I see he built the freezer. Now let's make sure we have power for the freezer. By doing one of these. Just going to take a bit more steel. That 14 times 2. Oof, you have to count all the steel. All right, just build until we run out, and then from there, we're just going to have to deconstruct some of the buildings, or rather the walls that are around here. This is not steel. I think we have one more steel, group of steel walls that we can deconstruct. Psychic Soothe is most welcome. Yeah, we need batteries, I'm aware. Tech's got a lot of work to do because he's really our only builder. Yeah, these walls here can get deconstructed. I think those are granite. This is marble. This is also granite. Yeah, okay. So we have something. We're not working from zero. But, all right, let's just forbid these meals. We don't have many, but let's forbid them. Did we get the bodies in? Yeah, there they go. There's a couple bodies in there. All right, we do have the makeshift rifle, so I'm guessing Disaster can have it. He's really more of a melee specialist. Yeah. I mean, Chris has no shooting skill whatsoever. All right, Disaster, it looks like you're going to be our rifleman. While Tech finishes building those stone traps. Let's just forbid these doors. No, there we go. Forbid these doors so no one's tempted to go through them. I don't think they will, but just to be extra sure, we don't want our guys hitting the traps by mistake. Monahan, she got the turtle, but she didn't get the... Did you get the hyena? A little bit more meat on those bones. Just saying. All right, we're going to have to transition everything over. I think the bodies will be fine for the time being. 2 days on that one. 2 days on that one. 2 days on that one. And the meals themselves, I think about 3 days. So we should be fine. Yeah, we got to get these batteries built. Zach, can you just do that now? Because I don't want to waste our potential to get access to power. I don't think we have enough steel. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. But I think we can pull it off. You know, a bit of a balancing act. We can make it work. All right. Marble, granite. Let's uninstall that urn. Chris is cooking food. I think you should try and clean before you cook. We don't want to get food poisoning, guys. Tech sleeping. Tech, get up. Anytime now. Okay, eat. And then immediately deconstruct. He's going to uninstall the urn, deconstruct the table, and then do the walls, right? No. Oh, is he? What is he doing? He's cloud watching. Don't deconstruct that urn. Yeah. I think we'll move that in. Come on, dude. We need you. We need some action. Now's not the time for resting. Come on, Tech. He's going to finish building the conduits. Oh, we did have enough steel. That's good news. So we're going to be getting some power, which is fantastic. And just going to get what he needs to build. Okay. Let's just make sure we move everything over in here. So, starting here first, I suppose. We're going to take out all the food. So, no food in there. I'm thinking no raw resources. Plant matter, yeah, none of the hop, psychoid leaf, smoke leaf. Get that out of there. This can stay. Except for the plasteel and steel. That should be in this area, yeah. What else do we need? We need to move out the corpses. Usually we'd exclude human corpses, but since we are cannibals, we can eat those as well. So we're just going to move everything over here. Corpses, yes. Raw food, definitely. We're not going to allow rotten. Manufactured. I think that, what is that? Textiles? No. Medicine. You don't have to refrigerate medicine, but we're going to. I think you have to refrigerate herbal medicine, but we don't have any yet, so we're just going to leave it as is. Wart, I think, needs to be refrigerated, yeah. Some of this we don't need. Obviously, none of this we need. Stone blocks. None of this needs to be refrigerated. Weapons, apparel, buildings. We don't need any of that in here. Corpses, absolutely yes. So meals, food, we should be good on that front. So yeah, everyone move that over. I think we're getting some cooling here. This doesn't work, though, unless we get someone to hold the door open. Okay. All right, now we should be getting stable there. I know we're using more steel than we have, but let's get a light in here. So we're not getting complaints of darkness. Okay. So, Tech, I'm guessing you're working... What are you working on? Deconstructing? Okay. Yeah, he's just doing it a little bit at a time to get what he needs. This is working surprisingly well. We may even have enough to build a solar generator. All right. While that's happening, we have Monahan researching. What's Chris doing at the moment? He's cooking. Okay, good. Can you just clean periodically, Chris? Just to make sure that we're not getting food poisoning? We're not getting sand in our food? That'd be great. All right. And I see that Disaster's doing a bit better. He didn't have a break, though, so why is he doing so well? Psychic Soothe is helping, yeah. That was really timely. All right, so Monahan, we can... 1.8 days, we can try and convert Disaster again. Let's make sure you're on... Yeah, all right, let's just make sure things are the way they need to be. Monahan's the doctor, so I like to have my doctor... No, I'm sorry. Chris is the doctor, right. So let's have him carry some medicine just in case. That looks good. That's fine. All right. We're going to want a floor here because we're just going to be tracking sand back and forth, but we don't have the steel that we need yet. All right, how much is this? 80 steel? That's nowhere near enough. Definitely not enough to build a solar generator, which we're researching at the moment. Can we get some information on this? How much do we need? 100 steel. Oh, we're close. I think if Tech... Where's he going? He's going to deconstruct that ship chunk. This should give us a fair amount of steel, actually. 60? 40, not bad. And 11 components? That was huge. I'm not sure which one to haul first, so we'll just have them haul both. Grab those components. That's going to help us. I think next he's going to deconstruct these walls, and I haven't forgotten about those hyenas, guys. I think we just need to give ourselves a moment. One of them's down. Now, what happened to you, bud? Wait, he fought a tortoise? How long have you been down? Was there another one? Or is this the one we killed? I mean, the turtle, I mean. Wildlife. I guess. I think he's just been down this entire time. Okay, well, these guys can be very dangerous, but we're going to leave them down in the south of the map for now. I think tomorrow we'll take care of them. Yeah, we're doing pretty good right now. I'm proud of us. But who's going to break? Yeah, Disaster. He's going to go up and down for a while. We're cannibals. Deal with it. All right, we do have enough to build a solar generator. We're storing up some power. We're going to want to build another battery at some point. But we're looking good. We're looking stable. We have a bunch of meals now. We even have some excess meat. Also, we have some food to hunt in the form of these hyenas if we can get them before they migrate. So things are looking up, guys. We also need to get this wall double walled. So what do we got in terms of blocks? Well, we do have a lot of granite, so we're just gonna... I think we intended to build it all granite, but I think we want to just, you know, we used marble just to get the walls up, just to get something up, you know? All right, so food's coming along nicely. Right. We have to set the temp for these. So, yeah. I think we can just leave it at freezing, just a little bit below freezing. You know what? Let's put it at 20 degrees. 20 degrees Fahrenheit. There we go. That should keep everything nice and cold. That's fresh. Unrefrigerated? Oh, yeah. The temperature has to go down. All right, now we should be refrigerated and just about frozen now, right? Okay, now we're frozen. Fantastic. All right, we have a little bit of food security now. We're not perfect, but we're a lot better than we were last episode. All right, Tech, where you at, my man? He's sleeping? Cool, cool, cool. Chris, he's doing research. Monahan, what are you doing? She's eating? Cool. And so is Disaster. Disaster, can you clean? Where you going now, bud? Cutting stone blocks. That's not a bad idea because we're going to need it. Like I said, we're going to build some walls at some point. Maybe we should get started on those walls. We don't want to be too unreasonable with it. We want to be kind of conservative in the beginning because building big walls takes a lot of manpower. Maybe something like that to begin with. Is this soft sand? Yeah, that's soft sand. That's not going to fly. What I wanted to do was incorporate this geothermal steam geyser, whatever they call it. But that might not be as easy as I thought it would be. I think this is about as far north as we could build without, you know, using wood instead. So I'm not sure if that should be enough space to get a geothermal generator down there. Let's get some doors. Now here we are using more steel, which we really can't spare. But we're gonna do it anyway. All right, let's move south. Yeah. We don't want to be too... You don't want to be too conservative, but you don't want to be too ridiculous as well. Because like I said, big walls takes a lot of manpower to build. Let's do it. Let's do this. Cancel this part here. This is soft sand. Man, we're really getting pinned in by that. Maybe we can do something like this. Cancel this part here. I think that should be fine. We're gonna have to spin some more steel, I know. Just one door on this entire wall is probably not the best idea, but it's all we can afford right now, I think, if we're being conservative. All right, now, I think maybe we can... What else are we building? I think after we get... Yeah, we can go ahead and forbid these. We're gonna allow this, though. Make sure we build that first. I think we're probably fine in terms of refrigeration. Like, that's fine. It doesn't have to be, double walled. All right, let's get some walls here. I kind of want that to be a door. Yeah, because there's no door on this side. All right, so let's cancel this and put a steel door here. I like steel and stone because they don't burn. I mean, obviously, there's not a lot of kindling in the desert, but you never know. A dry thunderstorm can burn your walls down. And you don't want that, obviously. Animal migration, boomalopes. Now, let's see how they interact with the hyenas. I've never seen a boomalop hunted by a predator before, though, so I think they'll just pass without incident. Yeah, speaking of hyenas, might be time to go, boys and girl. There's one here. He's roaming north. We don't want that to happen at all. Everyone, come on. Let's see if we can take them out one at a time here. Get over here, Tech. All right, let's just move slowly here. I don't think he's in hunting mode yet. He's not hungry enough. All right, let's see. Move up. Chris in the front. Monahan can make that shot. Did you get him? No. Okay, we're going to have to do a little chasing. All right. Ideally, like I said, we want to make this as long range as possible. And he's not aggroed yet. Come on, guys. I'd rather not chase this guy all over the map if we can avoid it. All right, take another shot. Try not to hit that anima tree. And And he's not even bleeding to death. Okay. I thought we'd be better at this. I'm not keeping track of how effective my makeshift weapons are working. Which is very funny to me. Because, yeah. This could be life or death. Alright, we're gonna move up some more. How's everyone doing, by the way? You guys are fine. Yeah, this could be life or death in a very tense gunfight. So it's not looking too good, guys. All right, this should be close enough. Let's take some more shots at him. We could set on the drafted hunt. I know. Maybe we should do that. Go on, take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Wow, we're just gonna chase him all over the entirety of the map, apparently. Alright. We definitely got him there. I mean, if he left the map, I wouldn't mind it. I just don't want him roaming about here. That's a Gila monster. A logging worksite. We got our first worksite. Hold on. Alright, what are we dealing with? 300 wood. That's very interesting. Okay. We're definitely going to send a caravan to raid that worksite. There's only 2 people there, so we should be able to take them if we send everyone. Alright, let's go back to our base. I do want to kill this hyena first, because this is getting a little insane. Is he a predator, the Gila monster? No, he's not. He's fine. Alright, so can we just kill this guy? Can we kill... we got him boxed in. We shot him again, and he kind of just went with it. Alright, there we go. Finally, did he become... Yeah, he was going to do revenge there for a second. Chris, go finish him off. Yeah, I mean... I don't want to kill the Gila monster if we don't have to, but why not kill him? All right, Chris, finish this guy off. Oh, no, Tech can do it. Nice job, boys. All right, how many more hyenas? One of them's down here. I think he fought an emu. Yeah, we're getting a lot of help from the wildlife in taking out these hyenas. This is fantastic. All right, so let's make sure we get this guy hauled in as well. Okay, guys, you have your orders. Let me make sure this guy is also... Chris, you can go home, buddy. All right, everyone. Going about your business. All right, so the food insecurity I was worried about might not be that big of a deal after all. We got more steel we can deconstruct here. And we have our first logging site. I'm very excited. We're definitely going to raid that at some point. Cargo pods? What do we got here? Ooh, yayo. Now, question. Can we sell this? Should we sell it? The market value is 21 bucks. I don't know if we want to do that. I think maybe we should allow things that fall from the sky to be sold. I think that's fair, right? Because it's kind of scavenged, right? So maybe that's a new rule. If it falls from the sky, we can sell it. So we'll have someone hold that at some point. This is also a danger zone. Ancient dangers here. So we're going to have to crack that open at some point. All right, so we'll get all the meat hauled in. Why are we still putting corpses in here? Maybe I didn't fix the setting. I don't want any corpses in here at all, guys. Also, I want this to be critical as well. Yeah, get those corpses hauled. People, please. Tech, somebody. Can you haul that? Thank you. And haul this one as well. Thank you, sir. All right, you guys can rest. You've had a long day. What are you hauling there? Oh, she's hauling the yayo. Now, question. Did you get all the bodies? There was one there. It was a Gila monster. And there was a hyena. Did we get the Gila monster? I don't see it. Let me check the map. Yeah, another Gila monster. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Monahan's hauling it right now. Good, good, good. Fantastic. All right. I think we should be fine. We're going to have to think about organizing some sort of expedition. Now, let's look at the map. This is us, and this is them. How long would it take us to get there? I wonder. Let's just take a look. 0.5 days. Okay, so we don't need that much food. We're probably going to take the packaged survival meals, send all 4 of our guys, and take everything they have and burn the rest. I know that makes us sound like raiders, but there's a thin line between raiding and being a scavenger, guys. got a shirt here. No one's wearing it. It's a nice shirt. I think right now they don't... Yeah, their clothes are pretty good right now, so they're not going to be looking for anything else. This is good quality, though, guys. Come on. No one wants to wear that? Strange. All right, Disaster's going to cut some more. It's strange Tech hasn't constructed. Yeah, I've had him drafted for a while, but... All right, Tech, whenever you're ready, buddy. Just finish those walls for me, if you can do that. Good, sir. Where are you off to? Oh, he's deconstructing. Could always use more steel. Did we get the other steel? Yeah, I think we did. All right, we still don't have enough, though. We're going to have to find a steel mining site at some point. Oh, we didn't break these down. Fantastic. Wait, let's make sure they're all marked for deconstruction. All right, get all that good stuff. This is a fair amount of steel here, guys. That was a big 50. We definitely have enough to build our solar generator once we finish researching it. We should have broken that down. That was a mistake. All right, so don't do that. That's a waste of time. All right, also don't do these either because these have value to us. No, don't break that down. Okay. All right, so this is a ton of steel. 195. Yeah, that's definitely enough to get our solar farm up and running. All right, just cutting that. Good job, Chris. I wish you would clean at some point. Yeah. Just intermittently clean up a little bit because... Wait a minute. Okay, Psychic Soothe is ending. Ouch. What's wrong with you, Monahan? No junk. You're in a room in the freezer, actually. Of course there's no junk. Yeah, this is getting a little tricky. Wanderlust, I see. We've been here for too long. Don't worry, I have an expedition planned. You're gonna love it. Why is this door being held open? Somebody close that. Alright, making tons of food. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, go through that door, close it. Thank you, sir. Alright, how long has this been going on for? 30 minutes. Okay, guys, it might be time to put a cut in this video. But next time, we're gonna go on an expedition. We're gonna go steal the wood from these guys over here. Should be fun. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.